first thing is to set an intention. For me, one of the things that I'm working on to help me move to the next level in my life and business is to really do something that's really going to really bring that quantum leap that I want and I desire, and really move my mindset up to another level. As an entrepreneur, as a coach, and a brand strategist, this is something I'm constantly working on my mindset every day, really working on my mindset, because really when you look at it, when you break it down, action, it's only 20%, but 80% is mindset. So that's why we have to spend a lot of our time working on our mindset, really positioning on our mindset for success, working on the limiting beliefs, working on those things that may hold us back, whether those from early programming to experiences or traumas that we've had in our lives, and even to the individuals that we have around us, the environment that we're in. So there's so many factors that can really offset our mindset and not sort of hinder us from moving forward. So the first thing is to set an intention, really have an understanding and an intention what you want to accomplish. So what is that? At the end of this 4 months, this quarter, is it that you want to launch your body of work into the world as a coach, as a consultant? Is it to bring more visibility to you and your platform as a thought leader in the marketplace? So what is it? You need to set an intention first. So you have to have clarity and set that intention. Secondly, you have to do research. You have to prepare. So one thing that I'm doing, and I'm going to be kicking off that in the 1st of September, is I'm going to be training for a 5K race. And a couple of years ago, I started training for a 5K race, but I hurt my knee. I suffered an injury in my knee, and it really prevented me from really running on really hard pavement outside. The things that I do to keep my body active and for my health and wellness, and to keep that part of me, because we're mind, body, and spirit, I love hot yoga, and spinning, which is indoor cycling, and also weight training. But I had placed that part, even though I love running outside, on the back burner because of the injury that I suffered. And one of the things which I've come to realize recently, really setting the intention to run this 5K race in an upcoming race for charity in October, is that I did not do enough research and preparation to prepare my mind, prepare my body a couple years ago. So now that I know that, what I need to do is to really research. And one of the things in part of the researching is to wear the right shoes, wear the right running shoes, and also I got my, the way that I walk tested, so that I do have a little, they call it pro gating, I think that's what the word is, where I'm one of my left foot, which is the one that I have the injury on the knee, is sort of leaning just a little bit to the inside. So when I was running, I did not have the right shoes. Therefore, this injury came about because I wasn't prepared. Then I wasn't running in the right pair of shoes to give me the support and the stability that I needed based on the way my feet is designed and were created, and how they touch the surface. So research and preparation is key. You got to do your research and preparation so that you can avoid little pitfalls, you can avoid any injury, you can avoid any mishaps in whatever that is, whether that's launching a business, whether that's starting a new health program. When you start a gym, they always tell you, check with your doctor first so that you know that you are good and that you can do these exercises. So always do your research, always do your preparation. And the other thing too is, for me, beginning my training next week to run this 5K, is really increasing my intake of water. And that's something that I tend to struggle with, depending on, if I'm in the gym, I'm drinking lots of water. When I'm at home, it's not so much. So that is something that I'm always constantly working on to improve, because the more water that we drink, it's better for our bodies. We become more hydrated, and especially for running and doing something really intensive, it really helps to flush out the toxins. It really helps to keep everything working and functioning 100% as it's supposed to be. Number 3 is commitment. So now that you've set the intention, you know what you want to do, you've done your research, you're working on your preparation, so you know all the things that you need to prepare, you need to commit. And commitment, so whether that's share it with your community so that they hold you accountable, whether that's to share with a partner or a friend, whether that's to put the deposit down on a program that you're going to be taking in the next couple of months or in the new year, you need to commit. So whether that's committing with your money and investing in yourself, whether that's committing by sharing and getting accountability with a coach, a mentor, or someone that's going to hold you accountable, you need to commit. And commitment is just not only committing to ourselves, which is very important. Commitment to ourselves is important, that's where it starts, but also having an outside commitment, accountability, that individuals or someone can hold you accountable and that you be committed to, and that when you feel discouraged and things are going not as though you planned, that you have someone to encourage you and to want to sort of keep you on the momentum and to just encourage you to just keep on going. And number 4 is about taking inspired actions. So whatever that is, whatever you're working towards, whatever intention or goals that you want to achieve in the next 4 months, then you have to follow it with inspired action. You just can't decide, okay, I'm going to set the intention for this, I'm going to do all the research and preparation, I'm going to commit to have all these people who are rooting for me, who are going to be, hold me accountable, but then if you don't take inspired action, what that process was just a dream or something that never really transpired. So then that is the next step, is to take the inspired action that is required. So for me would be, the commitment is signing on to the race, making my deposit towards the charity organization who has organized this race, and the inspired actions would be to get out there and train minimum of 3 times a week to really get my body, my mind, my spirit ready for this intense race that I'll be doing sometime in October 16th, I believe it is. But also get out there and do the training as required to build my stamina, to build my longevity, so that when the race day comes, that I can endure. And for me, it's not about placing higher in the race, but for me, my thing is about the endurance to really accomplish that goal, and to shift my mindset to another level, because things that we do does have an impact on our minds, and to really shift that. So this is what I'm doing to help shift my mind and shift my business and life to the next level by doing this race, taking on this race, this 5K race, in the next month. And I believe it's going to have a greater impact on my life, my business, and my mind is me over my body, to me as an individual. And I inspire you and I encourage you to find something that can help you take your life and business to the next level by going for something that requires work, that requires action, preparation, commitment, and intention.